What's up, everybody? We are back here with another video. Today we are doing the highly requested and newly released video, right? So this is the actual official music video for My Universe.
Oh, official video.
Yeah. Sorry, official video. And I'm really glad we held out, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like we
watched the documentary first, got a new appreciation for the song. Yeah. So I'm just super excited to see what comes out of this.
It's going to be amazing.
So we have a couple announcements really quick. As per usual, then we'll jump into the video. Starting off with Patreon, we have someone's name who I can't pronounce at the loyal support tier. I would show.
We appreciate you.
You know, every time we show, the camera doesn't focus anyway. Yep. But you know who you are, and we really appreciate you. And then we have Letty, loyal support tier patron. Elaine.
Alan. Thank you, Alan.
Support tier patron. Again, sorry if we messed up your name. And we have Katie, support tier patron. Huge thank you to everyone who joined the Patreon. Really do appreciate you. And if you do want to join the Patreon, get cool exclusive perks. $3 or more get you access to like the private Discord. We have a lot of people in there that talk about BTS, talk about other things.
And actually linked us this video. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. So you can go to patreon.com/ZiahTV. Highly recommend you check that out. There will be a link in the description box down below. Next, we do stream on Twitch. We will be live tonight. So when you are watching this video, we will also be live. So after you're done with this video, go hop over there, talk about this, talk about whatever.
Go ahead and drop a follow. It's free and it costs you guys nothing. So if you want to go over there, hop. It helps us out, helps us grow the channel, and gets some exposure. So thank you.
So we really appreciate it. Twitch.tv/ITV Gaming. There'll be a link in the pinned comments as well as the description.
There will be.
As per usual, make sure to head over there after this video. Come hang out with us. We have a lot of fun. And lastly, we do have merch now. Some BTS/Army inspired merch. So if you do want to check that out, link in the description.
Yep.
Imagine that. And make sure you use promo code ZiahTV for 10% off your entire order. All caps, I believe, but it might not matter. And last but not least, if you do want support, but you don't want to do it through any monetary means, then you can just go ahead and...
You guys already know. Like this video. If you don't like it, dislike it. It helps us get some feedback, right? And then go ahead down in the comment section. Tell us what we did wrong, what we could be doing better, and just information. You guys are like...
Or just tell us how awesome we are.
Yeah, that's doable. Yeah. But you guys are an awesome font of knowledge, right? And you guys obviously know more than we do, so it's a really nice experience to get some input from you guys. Or you people. Sorry, don't want to overgeneralize. So thank you guys so much. And if you guys aren't subscribed, consider subscribing. We appreciate it.
Yep. Without further ado, let's jump into this.
Let's get into it. I'm really excited because we got a peek at this yesterday. But
oh, yeah. It sounded so amazing just from the small preview.
Once upon a time, many years from now, music is forbidden across the spheres on 3 different planets. 3 different Wait, you should be reading this. You got a better voice than I do.
Vroom, vroom, vroom. Restart time. Rewind. Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Once upon a time, many years from now, music is forbidden across the spheres on 3 different planets. 3 different bands defy the band DJ
Lafrey
on her alien radio ship unites them via holoband.
Not holoband.
All the while, they are hunted by the silencers.
This is epic.
I did a good job. Leave a like if I did.
Yeah. Oh, this is cool.
So it is a music video.
Why this is they have amazing. Official music
video. Come on, Coldplay.
Maybe they're gonna do a different video.
Oh, you never know.
Yeah. Hey.
When the morning comes, I watch you rise. There's a paradise they couldn't capture. That bright infinity inside your eyes. 매일 밤 내게 날아가 꿈이란 것도 잊은 채 나 웃으며 너를 만나. Never ending forever, baby. You are my universe, and I just want to put you first.
I don't mean to do this, man. I want to pause this because it's fucking amazing. But I just want to give a huge shout out to the production value and what a unique way to counteract this whole COVID situation, but include it in the story.
Yeah.
And the story of the song.
Yeah, it's absolutely genius. I was just thinking about that
so
too. So I was like, because if they can't be together, obviously have to do something else. So having it be in the story, be futuristic and be a hollow band, and then actually, having them as holograms in it, not only gets around the COVID restriction, but on top of that, fits the story and just makes it even more incredible. Leave it to BTS. Because there's a ton of, like, we've seen a ton of different music videos come out that have, like, tried different unique ways to get around it. But I think this is the best example of how to do that well.
Yeah, I think, like, Dashata was, like, another really good one, in my opinion, like, music video-wise, right? To tell a really clean story. I'm not disrespecting any of the other videos because we love them all. I just, that's the one I thought of when I kind of, like, thought of another good storyline one, right? To tell this awesome story. But, god damn, they do it again.
It's so
they
cool.
never cease to amaze me, honestly.
Obviously, it doesn't have subtitles on this one yet, so fortunately we won't be able to break down anything that's in Korean, but we can still appreciate the song because I believe most of the song is in English regardless. So.
Oh, Chris Martin.
Never ending forever, baby. You are my universe, and I just want to put you first. You are my universe, and you make my world light up inside. 어둠이 내게 변했었지. 길어진 그림자 속에서. And they said that we can't be together because we come from different sides. You are my universe, and I just want to put you first. You are my universe, and you make my world light up inside. My universe.
They got Blitzcrank on the drums.
This is so cool. I love the fact that they also add the switch of switching to like the different people like actually there. So switching like the way the holograms are working. So now we see BTS on like their native planet and stuff, which can be represented, obviously, very representative of like being in different countries and stuff like that, which is just really, really cool in and of itself. It's like so cool. And even when you look at like the outfits that they're wearing, it's representative of like the small glimpses that you get from the planet and kind of the condition and ecosystem of that planet.
Yeah, no, I completely agree, because if you looked at like the Coldplay planet, right, it was a little bit more colorful and warmer feeling, right? And there were short sleeve shirts that were more colorful. And then you look at the BTS universe, right? Their planet, it looks colder, more mechanical. It looks
cold, dark, mechanical.
And there they are.
Dreary. And they have like all long sleeves on and stuff.
Great catch. Yeah,
it's really, really cool. And then of course we're going into Supernova, which I believe is either going to be just like the people that made the beat or something, or just completely fabricated for the music video.
Oh yeah, that could make a lot of sense. That is Blitzcrank though, 1 for 1. If you guys don't know who Blitzcrank is, I wanted to catch what it said. They had like the planet names. I want to catch all of them, but I think we missed it. I think we see it again. So Super Souls,
Solus.
Oh, I see. It's LIS.
Solus.
Very cool.
Oh yeah. So that's what Alex meant when she said J-Hope was cheating on us with aliens. On the bigger and better beings, guys.
I'm gonna be honest, man. My ears were.
It's so good, and I love the fact that they're like, for one, obviously the production quality is through the roof, through the roof.
Well, and also like thinking back on it, Coldplay has always had more visually appealing music videos as well, so it fits very well with both of them. Yeah,
like the use of like the CGI and stuff like that. And I know that's like for some people it's like, oh, CGI. It's like
that was a real robot.
But like it fits here so well, and it's so cool because like it was really good CGI. It doesn't
so
look
impressive.
Like, like just like crappy or like your
the
cousin who learned Blender did it.
Oh my god!
Like all of it is like really cool, and then obviously the 3D modeled characters and stuff like that, and like it's just so good. And then
It's
I
absolutely
love
brilliant.
the message of the song too, because like having this like encapsulating feeling, and they talked a lot about it in the documentary. If you saw that video, if you didn't see that video, check out our channel for that. But this idea of like bringing everyone together, and the fact that love transcends all barriers, and the whole like you're my universe and stuff like that, so like I just think it's really, really cool, because not only is it a great message to anyone, really, like to humanity, and like RM talked about it being for the fans once again, which it really is and stuff, and you can see it, but this like just encompasses what not only Coldplay represents and has always represented, but BTS as well.
Absolutely. And I love the use of exaggeration to emphasize the importance, right?
Yeah.
So it's not saying oh, this is only to be accepting of aliens and like things like that and robots. It's like no. If you use that as a reflection onto what humanity is experiencing right now, right? We need to be more accepting, right? As a culture, as like a universe, right? As a planet, we need to be more accepting of each other. And I love that they use this exaggeration to emphasize that simple point of be more welcoming. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Because I mean, another use of alien is someone who is foreign to the land, to your land that you're currently residing in, right? So I think that's cool, because that's kind of like a cool like, I don't know the right word for it, but metaphor maybe.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it's really awesome.
Yeah, no, it's brilliant, and God, look at him, so fucking cute.
Trigger.
Alright, we'll start this out.
다른 세상을 만들어주는 girl 너는 내 별이자 나의 호주니까 지금의 시련도 결국엔 잠시니까 너는 언제까지나 지금처럼 밝게만 빛나줘 우리는 너를 따라 이긴 밤을 수놓아 너와 함께 날아가 When I'm without you I'm crazy 자 어서 내 손을 잡아 We are made of each other baby You are my universe and I just want to put you first
We're all in the universe, I'm assuming, or some universe maybe. So there's a couple things that I wanted to mention towards the end of that. So one thing, small detail, if you notice the front of the ship that the woman that was kind of overseeing everything is on.
DJ,
the DJ. It was a heart. I don't know if you guys saw that. It was cute, a heart. Yeah. It was a heart. That was really cool. I think that's a cool little detail because
it was a purple heart.
No, I think it glowed red.
Yeah.
Or more pinkish, but
pinkish,
but like it's cool because the song is about like how love transcends all, and love is the most powerful force in this universe. That's one of the themes of the song. So I think that's like a cool like little like call to that. But one of the other things I really liked is as the song escalates and we have this crescendo of things happening visually as well as through the audio, it starts off with like Coldplay on their planet, and then we bring in the holograms, and then it's Coldplay on BTS's planet, and then finally we go to a little bit of Coldplay, a little bit more of BTS on the final planet, the more alien-esque, I guess, planet you could say, and then it brings all together and it shows all the other holograms on all the other planets. You know what I mean? Like, it's like bouncing back and forth and showing all of it and encapsulating that feeling of like togetherness.
Yeah, absolutely. And it wasn't just one person projecting themselves, it was all of them projecting themselves. I like that. My thing here, right, is the biggest message I pulled from the end of it was just like the idea of silence, right? Like, or being silenced. And like one of the weird things, and like one of the only ways to express yourself is through speech, right? And I'm not saying you can't express yourself through art, right? But if you want to express yourself through speech and you're being silenced by an outside force, it's horrible. And living inside of a cancel culture currently, right, which we might get canceled for saying this, is horrible, right? There are a lot of people who will stop you from saying what you want to say, even if you don't say it in a mean way or they take it in the wrong way, right? In that case, it was just simply that the machine or the silencers didn't like music being played.
Yeah, they banned music and so, you know, and that's another thing too, like going
music's
back to
not bad, right?
Yeah. But like the cancel culture stuff is like the fact that we live in a society where everyone feels like they have to walk on eggshells now and constantly censor themselves, constantly like try to be politically correct and all this stuff. And like I like that idea because it almost has like a sly message or subliminal message of fighting against that. And I 100% agree. If you guys watch this, you know that we were 100% against cancel culture. And it's not to say that there aren't people out there that shouldn't be canceled, because there are a few people out there that like they really have done some fucked up things. They really are not great people, and they shouldn't get the positive attention they receive, right? But again, who are we to judge? But it's more of the fact that there's a lot of good people out there, a lot more victims of cancel culture that were not I don't want to say worthy, but they were not deserving of being canceled.
Absolutely.
You know, and like it's like, and the fear that it creates, fear that like as a content creator, for example, as anyone who makes any sort of art, musicians, you know, TV shows, any actors, whatever, the fear that like,
even us, especially us, we fear it all the time.
The fact that like at any moment you could accidentally say something, you could mess up, you could slip up, you could have something that you said interpreted in the wrong way, and like people just come in and end your career and end everything you work for. That's incredibly scary, especially when a lot of these people didn't mean it in an offensive way.
No, absolutely. And I think it's a case of misfiring, right? Like it's this all-powerful wand of deletion. And, you know,
it's like a band hammer.
Yeah, exactly. And people just get caught in that misfire, and that happens. And I think that, like you're saying, like Chris Martin and BTS, like reaching out and like kind of having that little message in there, right? Because for us, like relating kind of more to this, for us, like we didn't really talk about like anime to like our friends in high school, was like to each other, right? Because we didn't want to be judged, right? But here they are being like, no, don't fear judgment, right? Don't fear that outside force, right? Be you, be who you are, and express that, right? But when you can't really express that because of cancel culture, we're going back into that like kind of like simple mindset.
It's backwards progress, not forwards progress. And you know, you guys saw in the documentary, one of the biggest things, if not the biggest thing that BTS stands for, is like being yourself. You know, and cancel culture directly contradicts that. So I would, you know, I'm assuming, but I would assume that they would also have similar outlooks and be against cancel culture as well for that reason. That, you know.
And simple detail. I love two things about this. The last things I'm going to say. One, it's not Coldplay featuring BTS. It's Coldplay and BTS. I love that. I love that.
Exactly.
And two, in the documentary, we saw Chris Martin learn the some Korean words, right, to sing along. We saw that in the video as well. At a portion, he sang along with, I think it was Jungkook. And I love that, because if you look at other artists, like even Justin Bieber, right? I know he got booed at one of his concerts because he didn't know the words to Despacito. And it's like, and that's a more common language in America. Like they teach Spanish and French and I think German in high school, in my high school at least. But they didn't teach us Korean. Oh, they also Japanese as well. They also didn't teach Korean.
Well, it's budget cuts. My school they had all budget cuts and only taught Spanish when I got there. But
for Chris Martin to reach out and put in that effort and make sure it was sounded right and like ran it over with them, make sure it was okay, is very amazing. And I love it. And I think that effort he put in really kind of brought, and like that acceptance brought the song and this project together.
Yeah, and on more of like the music industry side of things, again, this will be the last thing I say before we wrap up, is so the difference between having something like this where, you know, it's Coldplay X and BTS rather than like Coldplay featuring BTS is typically, if you guys don't know, how a feature works is you create a song and you have left a section in the song open for someone to do a part in. You reach out to someone and you say, hey, I want you on this song. They give you basically their rates for what they charge for, like, you know, lyrics, either it's per word, per whatever. You pay it, they write their stuff to it, and boom, that's the song, right? But we clearly saw it in the documentary that that's not how it was. It was a mutual, we want to work with each other.
Construction.
Type of thing. You create this song together. So it's not someone who worked on a whole song and then just was like, I want BTS in my song because they're super popular and I like them, or it'll bring me a lot of views and stuff. It was like, no, I want to build a song with them. They have just as much input as I do on this, and that's why it's a collaboration and it's not a feature. So that just the more, I guess,
analytical music side of it.
Side of things, because, you know, I try to throw that in because I know a lot about that industry and those type of things. But that was amazing.
Such a good experience. I'm so glad we waited. That was really good.
It was just absolutely incredible.
So beautiful.
And I know that we missed the emoji game a couple times. I know a couple people commented about that. Yeah, we've missed it a couple times. Someone was like, you really dropped the ball on the emojis right now.
Yeah,
I'm like, I'm sorry.
I think what happened is I said we'll see you in the next one, and I don't really do
It's all good. It's all good.
I failed you.
To resurrect Shizzy, make sure you leave a like on this video and drop this emoji down below. We really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Now that the video is over, check that pinned comment, check the link in the description, head over to our Twitch, come talk about this with us. We'd really like to hear you guys' input and have a conversation about it and everything that's going on, and the documentary as well. And we will see you in the next one.
Yo, wanna come up, your man better step up. Matter of fact, better just watch from my checkup. Matter of fact, better just stop and then flex up. Matter of fact, just know I'm finna blow up. Wait, hold up, is it too late? Just set the record straight, it's not up for debate. Boy, I'm like Tony, cause I'm really fucking great. Feeling like Tiger with all the slaps I'll make. Feeling like Wayne with all the pussy I've slain. Feeling like Trey, yeah, the neighbors know my name. I'm gonna come up in it.